Hey everybody, FunshineX here. Welcome back to my Empyrion Creative series where we build some awesome things in Empyrion Creative Mode. Today, I had a suggestion by Thiago, and I think it's a really good one. So we're going to try it out and see if we can do it. I'm not going to say what it is until we get a little bit further into it. I can tell it's a very large build. This is going to be over 1,000 blocks to build. And to start out with, we need a large platform to build this on. And I've always been building in rows by clicking and dragging. If you hold the control key, you can build on a plane. Sweet. So we get this large platform here. All right, so first thing, let's go ahead and make a small vessel. We started with a hover vessel last time. So we'll make a small. And just put him down. Remember, he faces the direction you are facing, so we can put him like right here. Perfect. Okay, and I want, let's see, I'm going to measure out a little bit. I'm going to need some black squares, some gray squares, and some white, and what else? Yeah, let's deal with that for now. Okay. I need to measure out a few blocks here. Let's see, if that core is our center, then we'll go out 1, 2, let's see, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and put a black one. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a black one. All right. We'll measure it out, and then you guys will see what it starts to form, and you'll probably get it right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, that measurement didn't work. 7 there. And then lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay. There we go. Can you tell what it is? No, probably not. We need to fill this in using this plane builder. Whoa. Nope, nope, nope. Do not build that. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Much better. Okay, let's put that to there. We'll go ahead and fill in this entire plane here. And we have a nice gray base that'll be 16 by 16 once we put the black around it. Okay, that's our basic shape. Still can't tell what it is? You'll start to see really soon. It's going to be a giant cube, but it'll be more than that. All right, so we now need to go up 16 blocks high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You guys can now see why this thing will be over 1,000 blocks when we're done. I probably didn't have to make it quite so big to still portray what this actually is, but I wanted to. Okay. Come on this way, black bar. Oop, too many. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys. I put it in the comments of the last, or like not the comments, but in a pop-up in the last video. You can remove blocks with right mouse button, which is really helpful. I don't have to use the repair remove tool anymore when I screw up like that. Okay. There is our 16 by 16 cube. No, we are not doing anything with the Borg. Sorry, try again. On the back, let's see, we're going to do, I think the back is, I think it's 3 blocks of gray. No, 3 blocks of white. Control, oops. Okay, it's going to look really weird with the the lights coming off the trusses, but all right, and the rest gray. Okay, and then this one will start out with 3 blocks of white. Oops, is that white? Yeah. Come on, attach here, please. Why aren't you doing this? Whatever. I'm hitting control, but it's trying to go on like the horizontal plane instead of the vertical plane. For probably, oops. Oh, this is very difficult. For that many. Actually, let's just go all the way across. It'd be easier. This thing really does not want to... There we go. Finally, okay. And after 4 blocks, we'll step it up just a little bit, a couple times. Maybe one more time. Yeah, like that. We might go one more. Okay. And then in the front, we're going to go down like that. Up 3 and over. Okay, looking good. Then we're gonna need some black to do, well, we'll do it like that for now, but I'm going to remove a row. It's taking shape. All right, and then from, should I go up one more on the white? Yeah, I think I should. And then we'll do gray. Why didn't that white one place? You have to wait for that noise. That's like the noise that it has switched your hand into the new block or something. So like switch to it, and then it, yeah, makes another noise. No, go away. All right, I'll do the other side in a minute. Without the lights, it's very hard to tell. But if I do something like this, you might start to figure it out. I need some black down here. Now you guys got it right. Only if you play Minecraft. This is a ComputerCraft turtle, or it will be when it's done. So let me finish in the walls here, and then we'll go into the what else I want to build onto it. Because otherwise it's just a cube. But I have actually some grand ideas on what I want to do with the turtle to make it look really cool. So I'll be right back as soon as I finish the walls. All right, guys, we're back. No turtle is complete without its backpack. It needs an inventory, so let's add that next. That is actually, let's see, there's a black strip that would look like that. No, one up from the gray. Yep, and then there's a gray strip, the exact same size. And then inside of that, there's a chest icon. How are we gonna make that? Probably, I need a better picture of this. Okay, I think right in the middle there's a something like that. And then goes over. Yeah, this will work. It won't look exactly like it because I can't do the exact same pixels. And then let's go up. Whoop, took it too much. Okay. Now, is that going to look right? Yeah. All right, close enough. There we go. All right, that's the turtle's backpack. And then on the other side, let's do a modem. The modem is inset just a little bit. So let's do it like that. And this one goes pretty much all the way down to like here. Yep. And then gray. Actually, did I want to do the turtle? I should have put the tool on this side. But that's too much to remove now, so I think we're stuck putting the modem on this side. Anyone that's not played Minecraft or ComputerCraft mod before is probably like, what in the heck is he building? Don't worry, it's gonna look awesome. Even if you've never played ComputerCraft before, this is gonna be awesome in the end. ComputerCraft turtles are robots that you can control in Minecraft. All right, that's his thing. Now in the center of this, we need to make the actual modem signal. So that would be like these 4 blocks. And then something like that. And then maybe like that. Does that look right? Yeah, I think so. And here. No, that's not right. There. Come on. Nope, not a black one. Gray one. Now black one. If you accidentally hold it down, you get a little more than you bargained for. There we go. Okay, he's got a modem, he's got a backpack, now he needs his tool. So on the right side, we'll make his tool. Now, unfortunately, there's no brown in this game. I really wish there was more colors to decorate with. Hopefully they add that at some point. So to get brown, we can do a few things. We could use this guy. And I think you can rotate him. Let's see. Can you make the brown on the outside? Yeah, so we could use this as the brown. And that goes from pretty much his bottom corner here. Oh, this is not placeable on a small vessel. Okay, well that changes everything then. Okay, so let's look what we have for small vessels. Small vessel is green. So that's pretty much the only thing we can't do is those decoration blocks. Okay, well, here's what I think I'll do. I'll do white as the handle and blue as the actual pick. So I need to move out one just so it kind of looks like it's away. And then we make a very pixelated... nope, go back there. Stick. Just pretend this is brown. The sun's coming up. You guys will be able to actually see it. I'm just going to go all the way up here. Yeah, right to there. Okay, that's his stick. And then we've got to actually make the pick. So that would be... Let's see, how does the pick look in... I've got a screenshot open. I think it is these blocks here. And it kind of does a... Let's see. How did a blue one get in there? Has that kind of shape. I'm building this backwards, so that's why it's tough. And then this would go down, out one more. Stop putting them back there. Right here. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, maybe 5. It goes back in one. Okay. That's looking like a pick. It's starting to anyway here. And again, 5 blocks up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not looking right for some reason. Well, I guess it's close. Maybe we'll just improvise a little bit. Maybe we add a blue one here and a blue one there. Maybe take out a blue one there. Take out a blue one here. And should we make it a little bit longer? Yeah, I'm not going to go off the screenshot. I'm just going to make it how I think it should look. Alright, there's his pickaxe. Perfect. Now, is this still floating? Did we remove any blocks? Yes, okay, good. I think we lost one right there that we need to replace. Okay, now we could call it good there, but we want to make it fly, and we also want to make it mine. Now, you guys say mine. I don't think there's anything in Empyrion on a ship that can mine. You're wrong. And I'll show you that in a minute. I want it to fly first, though. So we need a way to get in. So I think I need to take out a few blocks down here to make a door. Doorways and small vessels are 3 by 3. So we can put that there. Now, I hate when trying to fly through a door like this, so I always get kind of make like a landing pad there. That makes it easier. And then one on the other side as well, just to make it easy there. Okay. Now, if we go into here and hit P, it's going to show us that we're missing cockpit, fuel tank, generator, RCS, and thruster. Okay. So let's get all those going so that it can actually fly. That will be the next goal, because we want the ComputerCraft turtle to be able to fly, because it can do that. So let's get a bunch of these thrusters, a few of these thrusters, and let's see, generators. I think we can only use small generators. Probably need a few. Maybe a few RCS and a few fuel tanks. All right. Now, nobody's really seen the inside of ComputerCraft turtles, so there's nothing to base this on. I'm just going to go ahead and line this thing with fuel cells, though, because I want to have a ton of fuel. So, come in here and grab a bunch of fuel. And fill these all up, just so we have plenty of fuel. Okay, now we'll get a few generators as well, so maybe we put the other side with generators. This thing is really heavy, so it takes a lot of stuff to make it move. Now, as for movement, I don't want to put any thrusters on the outside as to take away from the look of the turtle, so I think I'm going to put all the thrusters in the middle, which will be fine. It's, just don't come inside and get burned. So let's see how many thrusters we want. Probably like 4 forward thrusters. Give it a good speed here. Then we'll give it some reverse thrusters. If we're gonna get 4 in the front, we should do 4 in the back so it can actually slow down. As far as turning, yeah, turtles are pretty fast at turning, so let's do 4 there as well on both sides. Okay, and then up and down, I guess we'll do the same thing. Just for consistency. Oh, I hate when I can't see the thing where it is. There it is. Okay, I'm not sure if these are exactly centered, but it will work. All right, there we go. So what are we missing still? Probably the RCS. It's probably going to need a few of these since we've got such a big mass. So yeah, let's just put like 3 of them in and see how that works. And then a cockpit. If I put the cockpit in the inside... Actually, I think... Yeah, well, let's try it on the inside and then we might move it to get a better view. So we'll put you right, let's see, somewhere where I'm not going to burn you with thrusters. Okay. And then jump in the cockpit. All right, P, do we got everything we need? We do. Okay. We can turn you all on. And do you fly? We're going to have to go to the 3rd-person view. Hit Alt so we can actually look down. And are you flying? Okay, it can go forward. It's not turning very well. I don't know if that's because I need more thrusters or more RCS. So let's get over land a little bit. And we go and try and jump out of here. We'll see if it like tries to crash. Oh, I think it's falling. Slowly, it's falling down the mountain. Okay, let's start with RCS to see if that was the issue, and if not, we'll put more thrusters on. All right, let's see. Any better? Oh, it can't even go up. All right, so we need. How about some big thrusters going up? Whoa, whoa, it's taken off without me. Oh goodness, it's moving, it's moving. Stop. Oh, we're going in the water. Okay, okay. Much better. It can actually hover now. That's good. And can we turn? Not the best, but we can. Okay. So let's go ahead and set it down and take a look now that it's daytime. Actually, we'll just make him flying in the sky. Perfect. All right. Nope. Go. Stop. Are you good? Okay. I think he's good. I don't think he's gonna hover away from us now while we go outside. I need to get into better vision. There we go. Head on outside, and there we go. There is our turtle. Nice. Awesome. All right, I gotta get a screenshot, so I'm gonna take a quick cut just to get the screenshot done. Okay, guys, we are back. I made one small modification just to make this a little bit better for viewing purposes. I built this long arc of trusses, or line of trusses here, and put my cockpit way back here. And you notice now when I go to third person, it looks a little bit better. You kind of get a top view of the turtle. I've also made one modification that is going to allow him to mine. So let's go ahead and fly off here in the distance and see how our mining works. I think this mountain looks like it's full of resources. I think we should go mine it. Ready? And mine. Oh, we were a little too far away. Yeah, all right, start mining this mountain. There we go. We had to be a little closer. So it turns out that rocket launchers make great mining tools. You don't get any material back, but if you need to put a hole in a mountain, it works pretty well. Faster than your mining. And because this game right now does not have take away ammunition when you're using it in a ship, you've got infinite mining. We could probably put a hole right in the mountain. Now I've noticed this thing turns pretty bad, so I'm wondering if it'll handle better in space. So that's where we're gonna head next. Here we go, up into space. Come on, lean up, turtle. Lean up. It does not want to go up. There it goes. I'm like dragging my mouse like 20 times to face this thing up. Here we go. All right, up into the atmosphere. 600 meters to the atmosphere, into orbit anyway. And we're getting 400. All right, now we're aiming up. We should go pretty fast. 300 and something. You guys ready to go into space? Maybe? It takes forever. This thing weighs so much. I can't remember how you can tell how much this thing weighs. I think it's in the P menu. Let's get out into space and find out. All right, 150 and 100, approaching it anyway. And 50 meters. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and transition. So now in orbit we shake a lot. I don't know why. I guess it's built into it as you're escaping the atmosphere. And there we go. We're out into space. Still have a little bit of gravity, but I need to find the asteroid field. I want to go mining an asteroid. Now this thing is it does turn a little bit better in space here, but not the best. Alright guys, so it took a while, but I finally found the asteroids. We're heading to them. As far as our weight, we are at 35 tons. I'm not sure if there's a formula to know how many thrusters you need per ton, how many RCS you need per ton, that kind of thing. If anyone knows those calculations, let me know. I'm hoping there's no drones over here, because I am a very big, slow-moving object. I want to stay away from any things. All right, we're quickly approaching them at a very fast speed, and I don't think I have very good brakes. So let's hope we don't run into anything. All right, and approaching. Which one looks good? How about this big guy right here? All right, start slowing down. Start slowing down. I can't tell how far I am. Oh gosh, we're not gonna be able to brake in time. It's a big rock. Look out for the big rock. Slow down. Okay. Okay, I think we're slower. Whew, that was close. All right, so let's see. That looks like a nice, rich deposit of minerals that our ComputerCraft turtle is going to mine. Ready? Yeah, there we go. See if we can blow a hole through the whole thing. It would be nice if I could have two separate systems, like a right and a left, so I could like fire one bank and then fire another bank while those are reloading. But I'm pretty sure right now the controls only allow you to fire all of a specific type, so like all of your rockets fire at once. All right, we're still going through. Come on, let's make it throw a hole through this whole thing. You can do it, turtle. As soon as I don't hear it hit the other side, I know I'm good. There we go. Awesome. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay, so what I did basically is behind the pickaxe, I just put a bunch of rocket launchers, so you can't really see them from the side. It just looks like he's got a pick, but he's actually got rockets. And there you go. He made a hole through the whole thing. Woo, this is cool. I love flying this. All right, well, I'm going to drive him back to Aqua and park him in his little display area. And let's see if we can get a better view out in space here. There we go. Nice turtle. And I'll take this opportunity to thank Dan200 for creating ComputerCraft in Minecraft. It's one of my favorite mods. It provided me a lot of entertainment. I really appreciate all the time that he put into making such an awesome mod. And thanks to Thiago for the suggestion. If you guys have other suggestions of what you'd like to see me build in Empyrion, please put them in the comments below. If you like this episode, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you guys next time in Empyrion Creative Mode. Catch you guys later. Bye.